Yep, there it is, the Ruger 5.7 or 57 or whatever you want to call it, but it is 5.7 by 28. It's a little bullet going pretty fast. It depends on your ammo. You get what, from 1,600 feet per second up to around 2,000 or something, or even over, depending on the ammo and the weight of the bullet. But that's a claim to fame again. You know, do a little research, do a little Googling, look at our other videos, look at all the stuff that's out there. It's a little bullet, it's very light, and it's going really fast. So if that appeals to you, and plus having a magazine that holds 20, you would probably like either one of these firearms, possibly. So let's finish off this one. And let's go out to the gong, okay? I kind of not sure where to hold exactly, but I've shot it enough to get an idea. Yeah, I heard a couple of them hit it. I'm gonna go to that red plate on the right because it's a little thinner, at least 3/8. See if I can hear it. Got it on the last shot, I think, yeah. I mean, it seems plenty accurate. The grip's a little thin for me. I would put some Talon grips on that, thicken it up just a hair. It will probably feel good to a lot of people though, because of the contour of it. It's got a pretty good shape, but it's just a little thin for me, which means it might be perfect for you, right? So it seems to shoot fine. You got adjustable sights on it, windage elevation. You got the optic, front there, and you got the cutouts to keep the slide the correct weight, for the round. And it's a kind of an unusual pistol, except that it is more like a I don't know, typical pistol you might have already. That's one of the things I think people are going to like about it and do like about it. I like about it more so than the FN. It's more of a normal pistol. You got your safety there if you want a safety. You want to use it. You got thumb safety, and it just operates kind of like the pistol you're accustomed to. Whereas the FN, this thing is different. It really is. You've got what did I cut myself? You have the safety is out here, you recall. So it's designed to be used ambidextrous, but with your finger out there, so that's a little different. Or with your off thumb, I tend to use my thumb. I'm holding the gun like this and operate with my thumb, but it's out there, and this is your slide lock back here. So your thumb safety. And then the breakdown is a little kind of odd, a little different. And the gun's a little odd, okay? It's a little bit like just a high dollar high point in a way. It really looks like one. Now it does feel like quality. You've got your slide encased in polymer. It's a metal slide, but it's encased in polymer. Makes it a little bit bigger. It sits up high in your hand. The bore axis is high. So it feels like like your kid's squirt gun in a way. It just feels awkward. But it has a better trigger. It's got the disconnect to put a mag in, but it's got a better trigger than, I think, the Ruger. Yeah, it's got a pretty nice break on it, okay? Claim to fame, of course, is with this cartridge, you got a lot of velocity and you have a flat shooting bullet. So whenever you're shooting at 100 yards, you won't have to allow so much for elevation, right? And, you got a lot of ammo. It holds 20 rounds in a mag and still flush. And, and you got low recoil. Woo! I'm gonna shoot the cowboy. I have shot him some, and it doesn't seem to damaging that AR-500 steel, but some of this 5.7 ammo I think would. Let's try 2 liter over there. A little trouble shooting, huh? It's mainly the cold weather, okay? So you notice it doesn't blow up the 2 liters. It just sort of causes them to start leaking. That's just what it does. And I'll save that pot for the FN, okay? Let's try those bowling pins right here, those red ones. Yeah, I think I got the sights pretty much on. And you can see how much it's recoiling, which is basically none. So that's one of the appeals of the cartridge in a firearm like this. Low recoil, lots of ammo, you know, flat shooting, you know, what else? And one of the claims to fame of that cartridge is it's supposed to shoot through a vest and all that sort of thing. And some of the ammo that's available, like maybe that, you would possibly. So if you anticipate that you would be needing to shoot through a bulletproof vest, you know, you might want something like this. But then any good rifle round would do the same thing, right? Almost.